So this is the Creamalicious brand that was created by Chef Liz Rogers, who prized the 7 innovation by creating a 2-in-1 dessert that pairs fresh baked pastries with homemade ice cream. And apparently, she is one of the only African American owned national ice cream brands in the nation, and these flavors are apparently award-winning flavors that have been passed down from 4 generations in the South. So these are 3 of the flavors. There's 7 total flavors. There's one of them that I couldn't get, which I believe is the Aunt Puni's pound cake ice cream, but in front of me is the Grandma Gigi's sweet potato pie, the Porch Light peach cobbler, and Slap Your Mama banana pudding. And then to add to that is the Uncle Charlie's brown sugar bourbon cake. Next up is the Right as Rain red velvet cheesecake, and to top it off is the Thickest Thieves pecan pie. So in front of me are 6 flavors that I cannot wait to try out, and these flavors are pretty cool, and they're from the South, so I guess today we're going to the South, not quite literally but figuratively speaking. And these flavors are about to blow me out of the water, and I couldn't be more excited. I love the packaging, I love the design, I love the print. Everything about it just looks very enticing, and that's really what drew me to this brand when I saw it at Walmart. So if you have a local Walmart near you, you might be lucky to pick up these ones at the store. You might not get all flavors, but at least you should get like a decent amount of these flavors at your local Walmart. So without any further ado, let's dive into the ingredients section as per usual. So it has, some of them have cellulose gum in there, which is used as a thickener and also for enhancing creaminess, and then it also has like guar gum in there as well, which is also a thickener and a binder. And then some of them have mono and diglyceride, which is used as an emulsifier to bind the water. And there's sodium iodinate in the Porch Light peach cobbler one, which is used as a thickening agent, emulsifier, texture improver, and also acts as a stabilizer. And they have locust bean gum in there, which is also a form of stabilizer that I mentioned in the past. It has ascorbic acid, which is usually used as a form of preservative, and then we have malic acid, which can be found in pears and apples. Tend to add to the sharpness of the flavor. And that's just pretty much like a quick rundown of the different ingredients used in this product, which I find to be cool and exciting, and I am just so ready to dive into these flavors right now. But just quick look at the ingredient list here. The calories are pretty decent based on what I've seen in the past. The servings are between 330 to 340 calories per servings on most of them. I think this one is one that has the most. Well, actually these 2 have the most, which is the red velvet, and the pecan, the Thickest Thieves, has 350, and I think that's the highest per serving, but most part between 330 to 350 calories per serving. The whole container could really easily get you close to 1,000 calories. So this is very, very indulgent flavors with really cool flavor offerings. So moderation is the name of the game here. So now we're going to start tasting the Creamalicious ice creams. I don't know which one to start with. There's 6 flavors, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna grab them and just go through them. So first up is the Porch Light cobbler. This one is the first one we're going with. Let's dive in. We're going in with peach. I've been taking this in and out of the freezer, so I'm very worried that I might have temperature abused them a little bit. This is what it looks like when you open it. I bought these cute spoons from IKEA. Oh, there's a piece in there. That is amazing. I'm just going to take one more because it's me. I can't help myself. We've been down this road before. It's really good. It's really sweet, but it's really good. But I mean, what do you expect when you pair pastries with ice cream? They're double the sweetness, and that's what that is. So you actually get some peaches in there too, like not just the flavor of the peach, but also actual peach pieces. I'm actually chewing on one right now as I'm talking to you, so I probably should just finish chewing before I keep talking. So next up is Thickest Thieves pecan pie, and this is what this one looks like. So good. It's like moussey, maybe because I've been temperature abusing it, but it's so moussey, creamy, everything. That is a 2 for 2 right there. Move on to this one is Slap Your Mama banana pudding. So can't wait to dive into this one. This is what it looks like. Oh, look at that. It's like lemon. It's like a lemon yellow. It's almost like the color of a banana peel, but lighter. That's so pretty. I love banana flavored things, so I'm excited. I actually grew up with a banana tree behind my house. I think I've said that before, I'm not sure. We had a banana tree, and trust me, whenever there was bananas to be plucked, it was first in line. Let's go. Yes, that is good. The pieces are sparse. The shortbread pieces, the shortbread cookie chunks are sparse, but when you get one, it's a treat on a treat, if you know what I mean. They're very sparse, so I think my only complaint for this one is that they went a little bit subtle on the pieces. I know those pieces tend to be expensive, but be a bit more generous. Let's learn a thing or two from Oreos, you know? Just let's learn a thing or two. Just be a bit more generous with the pieces. That's my only take there, because they had a lot of pieces and a lot of stuff going on in this one, and I was hoping that they would have the same kind of like pieces distribution in here, but they don't have that. So the shortbread pieces, you might have to dig for it, like looking for treasure, like I was just now. So just thought you should know, but still good flavor. We're gonna go for grandma's because I'm curious about this one. I like my sweet potato as a fry. I don't like it as a mash, and I don't like it at Thanksgiving with all the marshmallow and stuff. I just like it to just be a fry. So I'm really curious how it's gonna come through in this stuff. I don't know if having it in ice cream is the way for me, but I'm open. I'm gonna keep a neutral mindset. And she had a little note on it once you open it, which is pretty cool. And I think the note is pretty the same for almost every single one of them, but just the packaging, like so thoughtful. Every single thing, so thoughtful. So this is what this one looks like. It's more of a light orange color. The pieces in here. So this one has, so it's sweet potato flavored with pie crust chunks and brown sugar swirls. Love a good sugar moment. That is different. There's a lot going on. The spices, this potato flavor-ish. I love using ish when I'm not sure. I'm like ish. Flavor-ish. I would say you get the pie pieces compared to the other one much more than you do in the banana one, but honestly the sweet potato is subtly done in a way that is not overwhelming, but just decadent enough that it's not too overpowering, but it's welcoming of the other things going on, like the pie crust and the brown sugar swirl. It's really well balanced flavor, combining it with other things, but not bad. And if you like spices in your ice cream, this is the one for you. If you don't care for spices, you might not be a fan of this one. What spices are in it? Does she say? So she has nutmeg and cinnamon. So if you're not a fan of nutmeg or cinnamon, this might not be the one for you. Just say, thought you should know. Second to the last is the Uncle Charlie's brown sugar bourbon cake. This is what it is. And let's try this one out. Oh, a little bit. It's already like super melted already, but that's kind of like what that looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. The reason why I'm smiling is because there's a bit of a rum situation going on in here, a bit of alcohol, which makes sense. There's something bourbon. Yes, there's a bit of bourbon going on in here, a bit of alcohol. Like, it's really nice. It makes the flavor more robust and complex at the same time. Pretty cool and exciting combination. So this one has brown sugar bourbon with cake chunks and brown sugar swirls, and I kid you not, you can taste every single component of this flavor. No lie, this might be definitely in the top 3 for me. I'm gonna tell you which are my top 3, which is I feel like, oh yeah, they're okay, not bad. But honestly, this one, if you like bourbon, you're like a bourbon kind of person, and you like bourbon ice cream or like a bit of bourbon with like something sweet, this one is calling your name. Last but not least, one's probably like soup right now. This is Ryder's Rain Red Velvet Cheesecake, and this is what this one looks like. This is it. Ooh, that's some interesting color choice. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. So this one has red velvet cake flavored with fudge chunks and cheesecake swirl. You get every single thing. You get the red velvet flavor with like the fudge chunks, and it just, you definitely get that. Like, you can actually even see it. Just looking at it, you can definitely see it. Not bad. My top 3 flavors are thickest Steve's pecan pie. This is a very beautiful flavor combination. You could taste every single piece of the ice cream itself, the butter pecan with praline pecans, pie crust chunks, and caramel swirl. You could also, the next one would be Uncle Charles brown sugar bourbon cake. This one was pretty cool too. I really liked it. The flavor combination was great. You definitely get a bit of that bourbon in there. It just really makes the flavor profile more robust and makes it like more enticing and really draws you in, which I really like. And then the last but not the least, my third one is going to be the Writer's Reign Red Velvet Cheesecake. It has the fudge chunks and the cheesecake swirl, which I thought was beautifully done, combining it in this particular flavor. All the other flavors are good as well. I am not going to rate them. I'm gonna leave the scale out for this particular product, but I think overall pretty cool product. Definitely need more chunks in this one. This could use a bit more chunks to be able to take it over the edge, which I feel like it's missing. But overall, pretty cool product. I totally recommend them. It just comes down to what you like. If you like a bit of like dark chocolate, this one has that going on in there, so might want to go for that. If you have nut allergies, definitely stay away from the thickest Steve's pecan pie. Chef Liz Rogers, you've done an amazing job with this particular ice cream that you're launching. Beautiful to see. And if you want to create more cool products, definitely work with me and my company and what we do, and I would be excited to work with you. But overall, can't wait to see more cool flavors coming from this brand, more exciting offerings. But I think overall, beautifully done, nice packaging, everything about it is amazing. I like the story. I like how they have the story here where they just kind of tell you a little bit more about each and every product. Has that piece that just kind of gives a bit more depth as to like what the flavors are, you know, how they came along, just a little bit more story that makes it more personable and just how thoughtful this is. And I really like that, and I seriously thumbs up for, you know, putting this much work into it. She thought about every single thing, down to the cover, down to the lid, and everything about those products are just wow, chef's kisses. No pun intended, but chef's kisses for this product. The calories are a bit intense. This is the Uncle Charles brown sugar bourbon cake. It has 340 calories, as you can see, per serving. If you eat the whole container, that's 1,020 calories. So eat moderately, don't finish the whole thing, just a little bit here and there should do it. This one, the Writer's Reign Red Velvet Cheesecake, has 350 calories, which I feel like is a generous amount, to be fair, but just a little bit should definitely go a long way. And this one, Grandma Gigi's sweet potato pie, has 330 calories, which is not too bad, but still quite dense. Creamalicious Slap Your Mama banana pudding, 240 calories, as you can see. Thickest Steve's pecan pie has 350 calories, so this one is a bit more dense in calories, so don't get too excited and finish the whole thing. That's a lot of calories, but if you do, it's up to you. And this one, which is peach cobbler, has 340 calories, 1020 for the whole. They're very decadent, they're very indulgent product, pretty cool, nice packaging, cool story. They really tell you about the flavor development and everything about it, and I feel like that's what makes them unique compared to any other brands out there. The giants that do all the other fancy product, they don't really go in depth as this. They don't really have any personality behind a lot of their brands. I hate to say it, but it's true sometimes. So this particular brand coming out and doing this, I feel like it's amazing to see, and I can't wait to see more. But that's it for me today. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, come back for more content. I have another cool ice cream product that I'm hoping to push out for the next video I do. But that's it. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.